Alright, let's get into it. Oh my goodness, bro, we are the best. Jesus. We are the best. We are the best. Oh my goodness, bro, we are the best. Jesus. Alright, so we gotta kill the Tiras Marines, and then we have to kill Benedict. Oh my goodness. What is up, guys? We are manually playing 5 ret pally. Well, pallies in general right now. They're going to be prot and then probably Shakadin when I hit max level. But we also play the 5 elemental shamans, which we will be playing in a little bit. And we will also be playing 5 hunters, which are level 58 right now. Don't forget to smash that follow and share with your friends. Happy hunting and good luck out there. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have hit 1K subscribers. So big fucking yay for that. We are the best, bro. We are the best. And look at this fucking scorpion trying to kill me. Real quick, we are going to show you what it means to manually multibox 5 characters in melee. So you target here, you press 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. The cursor has to go into every fucking screen. And that is how you manually multibox melee. Right there. Quick as fuck. Oh my goodness, bro. We are the best. We are the best. Okay, so we have to... Where are my heals? Holy light. Yes, we are going to have to do that. Holy light. Oh my goodness, dude. No way. Oh my god. Whoops, dude. Why the fuck? Alright, so we already got all the sailors, really? This guy is manually multiboxing. Manually multiboxing? We are the best. We are the best. Oh my goodness, bro. We are the best. Then we just hit him with that 1-2 judgment, guys. Bam. Fucking out of here. Alright, make sure that they follow. Now we need holy light macros. Where the fuck? Anyway, doesn't matter. We can do that later. We don't have to do it right now. But we probably have to do it at some point soon. So boom 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 boom. And a judgment. Let's go. Oh my goodness, bro. This is crazy. Oh, yo, Delore, appreciate the subscription on the YouTube channel. You are really good at your job. Oh my goodness, man, we are famous. We are getting there. We are doing a really good job. Hopefully you're having a great time. Are you the two hunters that I just saw? I do have a macro that might be able to make it easier for you to play that as well. Oh my goodness. Oh hell yeah. You're the two hunters. Nice. So real quick, there's a tutorial. It takes about a minute and a half to go over the settings for it. Basically it enables you to mouse into each screen. Oh no, it's all good. You have two monitors, you have two World of Warcrafts, so you are actually able to do this with a few simple changes to your settings on your computer. I do have the tutorial for you. It takes about a minute and a half to set up. It's very simple. I can actually walk you through it right here, right now. Let me just move this over. I just want to make sure that I don't die. Hold on one sec. Give me 1 second to fix this shit, and so I could help you out with these macros. Hold on, or the settings. That way, your gameplay when you play with two will just be a hell of a lot more fun for you to play. All right, and then I'll set you up with a few assist macros, follow macros, and then you're just gonna be like, dude, this is fucking awesome. I love you. All right. I just want to make sure that I don't die, so let me just get out of this place and at least get to town at Razor Hill, and I will be right with you with those macros, alright, and those settings. I always like to add a personal touch when it comes to teaching someone how to do this, simply because I love teaching people. I like getting that reaction from them when it comes to, showing them how to do what is possible. We just gotta finish these up. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me just make sure I got all the letters that I need. Got all those. Now I just need this one over here, and then we are good to go to Razor Hill. And then before we do anything else, we are going to help you set this up. And you're gonna be absolutely floored. It's gonna be beautiful. Now, just so that there is no problems on your end, I have been doing this since Shadowlands manually, and I have had no problems with it. So there is nothing to worry about in terms of haters being salty. You will not have anything happen to your account. All right. I have been showing this to a lot of people, and a lot of other manual multiboxers have been doing it as well. Under my direction and the settings as well. There is no software, no hardware, and no input broadcasting. It is all through you. All right, so you don't have to worry, and there's nothing to fret about. There's no stress, and you got this. We're going to Razor Hill, and we're going to set you up with these settings. Easy peasy, bro. You're gonna love it. And you said you have 2 monitors, right? So like each of them are full screened on each monitor. Are they kind of the same size, or are they like one's bigger, one's smaller? Are they like right next to each other on top? Like what's the layout of your monitors? Oh, you're playing a shaman and a hunter. Okay, cool. I see that. I thought it was 2 hunters. It's all good. Oh, it's like right next to each other? All right. They're both full screened, one on each monitor. All right. And you already know which one you want to be big, small, next to each other. All right, cool. And you have your main, I'm assuming, on the big one, right? All right, let's get into these settings for you so that you can make this as easy peasy lemon squeezy as you would like it to be. So we're just going to minimize all this, and we are going to show you what we're looking at. So there are 2 settings that you need to change. First, you're going to go to your little search bar at the bottom, all right? And you're going to type in control panel. Now, you could do this while we do it, just so that you could follow along. If you are, and if anyone is new to manually multiboxing or is trying to do the settings as well, you can follow along too. It is, it's pretty simple. It's like a 2-step process, but you're going to be changing 2 settings. So the first one is you're going to control panel. It should look like something like this. And at the top, you're going to ease of access. You're going to click that green ease of access, and then again, ease of access center at the top. Let me know if you need me to slow down. I am more than happy to do so. So when you get to ease of access center at the top here, you're going to go down to make the mouse easier to use. Once you get to this window, you're going to, where it says make mouse easier to manage windows, you're going to activate a window by hovering over it with a mouse. And you're going to make sure that that is checked. That is the first step. That just makes it so that, say there's 2 windows side by side, it makes it so that when you mouse into it, yours is going to have a delay, but I will show you how to stop that delay in just a second. When you mouse into another window, it's going to take a second, and then it's going to like move it to the front, right? But mine doesn't have a delay, so I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Then you're going to go back to your control panel, and you're going to type in registry editor. It's going to look like this blue box right here, all right? You're going to open that up. You're going to press yes when the user account control pops up. You're going to press yes, and then this is the screen that you're looking at right now. All right. So from this drop down menu on the left, you're going to go to user, drop it down, then control panel and drop it down. Then you're going to click on desktop. Make sure that you have the desktop one highlighted, and then this is the menu that you're looking for. At the top here, it says active WND track timeout. You're going to double click that and change the value to 0. That is the delay of the activation when you hover over it with the mouse. All right. You're going to change that value to 0. Once you restart your computer, it will take effect, which just means that when you mouse into a new window now, there's like that delay for it to be activated, or so that you could like press keybinds into it. But once you restart your computer after changing this value to 0, now you can literally mouse into each screen no problem while pressing keybinds. All right, so when you do restart your computer, hop back into the stream, test it out. Where do you go at the registry? All right, so you're gonna go to at the top left, you're gonna go to current user, you drop it down. So you're gonna press this little arrow, current user. I'll just show you real quick as so what you're going to do is you're going to see current user, you're going to drop that one down. Then you're going to go down to control panel, and you're going to drop that one down. And then you're just going to click on the desktop. See how all those options have now changed? Then here at the top, under default, it should just be active. Yeah, it's this top one right here. Active WND track timeout. You're going to change it, keep the hexadecimal, just change the value to 0. All right. Once you restart and you open two windows side by side like this, and then control panel, what it should look like when you mouse into a new window is like that. Bam, 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 bam. You don't have to click or anything. And then you can just press your keybinds as such. All right. But you do have to restart your computer just so that change takes effect. It's not going to change any files. It's not going to corrupt anything. It just makes it so that when you load up your computer, it makes it so that hover over activation takes effect. That is all. Where is the active? The active is an ease of access. So you're going to go to control panel. You're going to go to your little search bar at the bottom and go to control panel. All right. And then you're going to open that window. From here, you're going to go to the green at the top, ease of access. In desktop, for desktop, you're actually going to click on that desktop drop down option. You're clicking on it, so it changes it. So you're going to drop down the control panel and then click. So see how control panel is highlighted? You're going to highlight by left clicking on desktop. That will change all these options so it looks like this. All right. And then you're going to do the active win thing, change the value. The active, where is the active? Desktop. Yeah, desktop. Yeah, you're going to click on the desktop. That will change all the options to these. Yes. So you're going to current user, drop down, control panel, drop down, and then click on desktop. Let me know if you've got it. Yeah, so change that value to 0. Yes, it should be 0. As you can very well see right there, it is 0. Yes. Your value will not be 0. It needs to be changed to 0. Then you can press OK. And then you are going to need to restart your computer. Just make sure that the control panel option for hovering in another window will activate it is also checked off. As long as that is also checked off, then this will do what it's got to do when you restart your computer. And then just hop back in the stream and let me know when you've tested it to confirm that it has worked. I have tested this as well, so I do know it has worked. If it doesn't work, then one of those two options or settings was probably done incorrectly. But that is okay because we can go over it again. Alright, we are going back to the 5 paladins. We have finished 2 quests right there. Oh my goodness, bro, we're the best. So, guys, for those that don't know, this is manual multiboxing. Change it to 0. Yeah, let you restart. Sounds good. For sure. You just let me know when it works, and if you need any macro help, I can help you with that too. Yeah, it may require a restart. Yes, Jazzers, I already got it. I understand, Jazzers. Hi, Jazzy, you're so good at your job, Jazzers. Oh, Jazzers, you can also, if you want to, you can record my tutorial and you could put it on your page as well, on your YouTube channel if you'd like to do that. Or you can go ahead and make the guide yourself as I've made the guide, because a lot of people do need the guide, and a lot of people are looking for it. So just letting you know, you can do that. Jazzy, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Jazzy, don't fucking lurk. Don't do that. It's not fun. Come on. What are you doing, Jazzy? Jazzy, what are you doing? Alright, so we need encroachment. Admiral's orders, Thrall's chambers in Orgrimmar. Okay. Sorry, I will lurk again. Uh-oh. Alright guys, we are ready for the grind to level 10 with the 5 paladins. Oh my goodness, Lord, you are the best, you are the best, Jesus. What? I just leveled from discovering something that has never actually happened before, and that's crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Absolutely destroyed, my friend. Absolutely destroyed. Oh my god, I just smoked this rare, dude. Alright, we have to make some heals. So, what are we gonna make our heals? Let's make our heals S, I guess. That works. S. Oh my goodness, dude, we are the best. Alright, so, S. Show tooltips / cast holy light. This is just gonna be at myself holy light, because why the fuck not? S, and S. Boom, 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 boom. 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Now, we're just gonna copy paste that, and then we're gonna drag it to the bars. Easy. And now we're gonna make the at target holy light. Mouse wheel down. At target. Copy paste. We're going to mouse wheel down. Boom, and add in the assist over here. We don't need the follow because we don't want them turning around while they're attacking. So. Mouse wheel down, mouse wheel down. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Mouse wheel down. Boom. So what it does is it makes it so that you can move your mouse into another screen instantly, and instantly activates it so you can press your keybinds. So as you can see right now, I'm pressing one holy light. Yes, I'm holding down my holy light, and it will only use it once. But if you see me mouse into all of my screens like this in a circle, they will all cast a holy light. That is what it does. So you don't actually have to move your mouse, click into it. How do you make your paladins run towards the target at the same time instead of follow? Now that is a good question. What you do is you would make them, you would keybind you go to options, key bindings, go to targeting, and then keybind your interact with target. It's right here under interact with mouse over, and you would keybind that. My number 1 is my assist and follow, so when I hold down 1, now they're all assisting. Now if I really wanted to, I could just hold down 2, and then they would all, as long as I'm holding down 2 and I'm fucking moving my mouse like this, they will it's possible that they will do this, which is, you know, go around in a circle around the target, and then I hold 1, but again, I have to move my cursor around the entire time while I do that. For sure, Sanjin. If you do need any macros, feel free to ask. I do know a few things about macros to help you out if you'd like to do that. What's up, Flying? How are you, bud? It's so fast, yeah. Yes, it does make it quite manageable to manually multi-box. But like I've said a lot, guys, you do need to constantly be moving your mouse back and forth while pressing keybinds. Now, whether or not you hold those keybinds is up to you. Right now, I am just individually moving my mouse, pressing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, which will assist, follow, and then interact. Assist and follow is on 1, and 2 is my interact. So when you hear, as I'm doing this, then I'm following, following, and then interacting. So, or assisting and following, and then interacting. So just to make sure that they all line up, the target that I want to hit, as well as, you know, that they're all locked onto the same target. The only problem with doing this is that they go to where the circle is, right? So if the mob is running away from them and I only press it once, then they'll just stop where that little yellow circle is, and they won't move. But if I hold 2 and move my mouse like this, see how that circle starts moving underneath the target? That definitely makes it a little bit easier. Good, man. Just doing some PvP grinding. Thanks for the tip. Had no idea on interact with target. Yeah. Of course, I'm always down to help people out. By the way, for options, do not do this interact with target. Under the Blizzard controls, this interact with target, if you press this keybind, will loot anything in front of you first before it interacts with the actual target that you're trying to target. So say there's a corpse here, and I'm targeting this guy, and I press 1, then 2, it will actually loot first. It will target this thing first and loot it. And then when I'm pressing 1 and 2 on all the other ones, they're just targeting the corpse that this main guy has now looted, which is a pain in the butt. So it's very important that you do not activate this interact with target, because that will cause you to loot first before you run to the target that you actually want. You want to go to keybinds, go to targeting, scroll down to that interact with target. All right. Oh my goodness, bro. We are the best. If anyone does have any questions about manual multiboxing and just what it takes to be able to do this, or macros in general, key bindings in general, layout in general, we can definitely help you out with a lot of that stuff. We do know quite a bit about the layout, the edit mode, the frames, etc. We know macros. It doesn't have to just be with manual multiboxing, but manual multiboxing is what this channel is all about. So definitely worth asking and trying to, you know, expand the knowledge of the game. I am not a judgmental person when it comes to people that are looking to learn. So are you doing this all on one CPU? Yes, I am. I can actually show you my layout in just a second. Let me just kill this mob right here. I will be turning my camera so that you can see what this looks like on my screen. Let me just make sure I don't get fucking attacked by something. This should be a good spot. Alright. So, for those that are interested, this is what my my setup looks like. It is one meaty, massive fucking monitor. This is number 1 This is number 2, 3, 4, and then 5. All on one massive 49-inch curved monitor, and then that is Streamlabs over there. So I'm not actually looking at multiple monitors. I'm not like craning my neck. The reason why I'm looking so far over is because it's a big monitor. And PvP grinding sounds absolutely like a lot of fun. We're just gonna fucking hit this thing from range. Bam, look at that. Fucking judgments. You can't escape me, you stupid boar. And yes, this is all on one keyboard, one mouse, with those settings that we previously went over. So it does make it a little bit easier, but it does not automate. No input broadcasting, no hardware or software is being used at all. Which is why I continuously have to move my mouse into every screen. This monitor was free. My brother gave it to me. He didn't need it because he had one that was extra. And yeah, it was he did not need the monitor and was just like, hey dude, do you want this monitor? It's like, I'm not gonna use it. I'm like, okay. And yeah, it's been a fucking blessing. I appreciate that, my guy. It has been quite the adventure trying to practice this. But it was really nice because I started doing the manual multiboxing playing only 2 characters. I definitely made sure to practice on the 2 and at least get somewhat familiar with the keybinds that needed to be familiarized with. So that's where the Arena XP comes from, is manually multiboxing 2mm hunters in 3v3 arenas. Absolutely smoking rank 1s. It was a lot of fun. I don't consider myself one of the best people, but I do know I'm better than them. Because a lot of them are like, oh, that comp is just cheesy. I'm like, alright, but you're standing out of the middle. You should know not to. You know, like, this was after these rank 1 people have been playing for 17 years. They've been rank 1s for a good amount of time. They know their keybinds, their defensives. They know how to swap cooldowns and trade them. I did not beat all of them, but I beat a good amount of them manually multiboxing with the double MM. And a lot of them got pissed off because, you know, they didn't know what to do. It was a lot of fun. And we hope to be able to do that again, guys. For those that are interested, we are bringing the 5 shamans. Right now, they are level 52. We are going to be leveling them to 58 before the portal opens. And then once TBC drops, we're bringing them into 5v5 arenas. Those 5 elemental shamans with the one-shot potential will absolutely decimate kids. It's going to be a lot of fun manually multiboxing them in 5v5. Seeing just how many people we could actually cause PTSD to. It's going to be great. A lot of people might have swapped over to TBC thinking they'd be safe from the manual multiboxer, but haha, joke's on them. I am also here. So basically what he did, Mez, then AoE them down. Man, do an AoE squad. Like back in early 2000s, Team Wizzy multiboxed with multiple computers that linked to one keyboard. So basically what he did, Mez, then AoE them down. Ooh, can't wait to see it. Yeah, it's going to be quite hilarious. The only problem is with this, it's not like it's gonna be restricted or like I can't do it kind of stuff, but there are gonna be some downfalls to manually playing 5 melee. Most likely I will not be doing 5 ret, but I might be doing 5 holy pally just to piss people off even more, because holy pallies have a lot of instant heals when it comes to like holy shock. They have the hodges, so their whole team potentially could be hodged. That would be fucking hilarious as well. If their whole team was just like, dude, what is going on right now? I just got hodged, and their teammates are all like, well, we're hodged too. What do we do? Like, that would just be funny as fuck. To just watch their whole team freeze in place. If I land a 5-person hodge, I think I should win the game right there. if by chance I were to land a 5 full team hodge for 5 seconds, I think that right there I should win. You know? Like, there's no reason why I should land 5 hodges and just stand there dancing. Honestly, I might macro my hodges with /dance. That would be the funniest fucking shit to ever get recorded in arenas. Even if I ended up losing, just that 5-second clip where their whole team is trying to fucking kill me, and I just land 5 hodges and then just start fucking dancing on them, and none of them have a trinket and they can't get out of there, and I'm just like, ooh baby, 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 look at you all stunned, none of you can touch this, holy shit. That would be absolutely beautiful. That is the type of content that I go for now. It's 100% troll, but with the 5 elemental shamans, remember, there is one-shot potential, so we will definitely be annihilating people with that. It does depend on what side of the bed I wake up on that day, because I'm also going to be doing 5 resto shamans. Now that is going to be a stall comp, because there's no dampening, which means I constantly heal at 100% effectiveness. Yeah, and the Nova totems on the resto shams are still hard hitting, not to mention those 5 flame shocks that have a 30% chance to not be dispelled. So those healers will go trying to dispel multiple targets of 5 flame shocks each. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So the plan right now for the stream is to get these guys maybe to level 20. Do I play on Dreamscythe? Yes, I do. I am all on Dreamscythe, and we do have a guild. It's called Manual Multiboxers. In order to join the guild, you do need to, however, manually multibox between 2 and 5 accounts. Just because this is a manual multiboxing guild, we do want to show the community that the community of multiboxers is growing, and that we do accept multiboxers in general. Basically, we will be doing content such as raids, battlegrounds, and stuff like that. It's going to be definitely something to see. Oh my goodness, my God. Why can't I fucking just jump up here? Here we go. Thank you so much. Just jump, jump, jump. We will be attempting to get to level at least 10, I want to say, with the level 20 with the paladins. For that consecration, they are going to be going all prot pallies. Not really worried about going ret, because 5 consecrations would just be funny to see. You just run up on a mob, 5 consecrates into 5 seal of righteousness judgments, and see them melt. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Oh, where am I going, by the way? Totally forgot where I was going. Carry your weight. I don't want to do that. We're level 8. Oh, we can get skills. Let's go do that. Where the fuck are the skills for the paladins? Let's just sell this stuff real quick. Alright, so sell. Just fucking everything gets sold. I do not care what it is, as long as it gets the fuck out of my bag. Alright. I think we get Divine Protection at level 6. We actually didn't even learn our skills the way that we were supposed to. We did skip level 6 because we were leveling like a monster. But that is fine. That's totally okay. We're going to find our skill trainer, and we're going to get those level 6 and 8 skills now. Where are we at? Where's the fucking Pally Trainer? Come on, Pally Trainer. Where is it? Don't tell me I have to go to fucking the Blood Elf place. That sucks. I gotta go all the way to the Blood Elf place, guys. That sucks balls. Alright. That's actually Donkey Dick. Jesus. Let's just make our hearth here. Alright. We're gonna make our hearth here. That way we can go get our skills and then just come right back. We do have some quests to do in Orgrimmar as well, so we can do that too. Why am I fucking running over there? Talk to this guy over here. Head to Org. I am coming to Org. Jazzy, I am coming to Org. Here we go. All of our hearths are set to Razor Hill, so we have to go back to the Blood Elf place. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I don't like the fucking Blood Elf place. It sucks. I thought about making my bank alt a Blood Elf, but then I was like, I don't feel like all the red and gold as I'm trying to sell stuff. Yep, only trainers around are on the Blood Elves. Yeah, I figured as much. That really does suck. So we have to run there. I could have hearthed there, but then I would have to run back anyway. So we're just going to take the scenic route. We do have some quests to do in Orgrimmar. So we're going to do those, and then we're going to head over to the Blood Elf place, get those skills, which are, what are they? Divine Protection, Holy Light 2, Seal of the Crusader, Hammer of Justice, remember those 5 Hodges we talked about earlier, then Parry and Purify. I'm not even sure I really want any of these to be a Holy Pally right now. We are going to go 5 Prot. Supposedly there is a Pally trainer in Orgrimmar. Really? Supposedly there's a Pally trainer in Orgrimmar. I don't think so. I did click the class trainer and I pressed Paladin. Well, Pally didn't even show up on the list, actually. So I don't even think there is a Paladin trainer in Orgrimmar. Oh, really? There is. This is peak unemployment. Thank you, good sir. Fredder Kid. Or whatever your name is. Richt? Talk to a guard in Orgrimmar and ask for it. Sounds good. I will do that. 100%. Oh my goodness, my guys. If anyone does have a question about manually multiboxing, we are more than happy to explain it to you. How the setup goes, the settings, why it's allowed, and within the TOS, and how the macros and inputs are being done. The reason why I am doing the circle is very specific, and it also has to do with why it's allowed. Pally Trainer is in Horde Boss area, Shaman Training area. Oh, nice. That's where I'm going anyway. Literally, I have a quest right there. So I'll just be able to sneak in there, go to the Pally Trainer, finish the quest, and then we can just hearth back down. That sounds like a plan. Easy peasy. I don't even have to fucking go back to Blood Mist Isles. Thank God. I'm so much happier not having to ever go back to that zone. I literally hit level 5 and was like, alright guys, I am done with this zone forever. I'm never coming back. Nope. You used to do manual multibox on EVE Online? Dude, I was actually looking at EVE Online like maybe a month and a half ago. I was like, I'm really interested in EVE Online. I would really like to do this. But then I was like, I don't want to make like more than that many accounts. Like you have to, what, like log into each one or something? One sec. What is up, bro? What's going on? How's it going? Sup? How's it going? At WFOS TV on YouTube, live now, manually playing all 5 characters. Hope your grind goes well. Nah, not a bot. Just a chill dude, fucking cranking out the levels. If I were a bot, it would have been boosted. How do you solve all the inputs across the clients? Things like AHK are not allowed anymore. Yes. So yeah, with the graphics today, 8 is impossible. Max 4 active on lower settings. All right. So for the inputs, the settings are as follows. If you would like to follow along, you don't have to, but these are the settings. I know it by heart, and I also have a tutorial on the YouTube page. It takes about 1.5 minutes to set up, and it's all manual. I can show you on my shamans. It's probably better to do it on my shamans, but I could still do it on my pallies. So we're going to show you on the pallies what it looks like, and then we'll go over the settings. 1 second while I spread these motherfuckers out. Literally. Alright, so if I press S, which is my holy light, and I hold it down, it will use holy light, but only once. It's not until I move it into the top left window. Remember, guys, we're going in a clockwise circle, so you're going to be able to see it in the bottom middle of the screen. Showing stream how to manually multi-box, my guy. So when I hold the mouse down on WFOS TV on YouTube, if you want to check it. So if I hold down S, it will use holy light. When I move my mouse into top left, it will use it on that character. As you can very well see on my main screen, the next pally is using it, but it only uses it once. When I mouse into the top right, it will use it over there. Mouse into the bottom right, it will use it over there. Mouse into the bottom left, does it over there, and again, only once. Now comes the finale of how this works and why I make a circle all the fucking time. Once I make the circle, you'll see them all cast it, hold the mouse on the first screen. They only do it once. It only uses the keybind when I mouse into the screen only once, so there's no automation. It's still one key press, one input, one action, and it won't automate the cast. That is why it is manual, and that is why it is still allowed. And as for the settings, if you would like to open up your control panel, you would go to your little search bar thing, go to settings, go to control panel, the ease of access. It's going to be the green option. You're going to press that. Oh, yo, what's up, Flying? Yeah, I mean, I get that all the time, too. Yeah, I get a report all the time too. So there's a tool to split the screens also then. No, there is no tool to split the screens. These are all done manually as well. The main one is just snapped to half my monitor. I'm using a 49-inch monitor. So as you can see, I'm actually just snapping it, dragging it to the side of the screen, and then it snaps it to half the screen. And then the other ones are just smaller versions of it. There is no automation when it comes to the layout of the screens either. So as for the settings, guys, if you go to your search bar and you go to control panel, then you full screen it, and then you press the green option of ease of access. Then at the top left, you're gonna again green option, ease of access center. Once you get there, you're going to look down at the option that says make the mouse easier to use. Underneath that, you're going to look at the option that says activate a window by hovering over it with a mouse. Once you see that, you're going to make sure it's checked off. All right, that is the first step of 2. The second step, you're going to go back to your search bar at the bottom of your whatever computer that you're using, and you're going to type in registry editor. Once you type in reg, R-E-G, it should just pop up. Looks like a blue box that's like kind of a pixelated blue box, and you're going to change one value in here, and that basically means that normally when you activate that hover over with the mouse, there's like a second delay when you mouse in and mouse back out. There's like a second delay. So normally most people just click into a thing and then it like you can use those keybinds into that screen. But with this next change, you don't have to wait for the delay, but you still have to press those keybinds and or constantly move your mouse in and out of, or just keep doing that. There's no automation whatsoever, and it is one key press, one thing. So this next setting you are going to change, you're going to go to registry editor, you're going to go to current user, drop that down, and go to control panel, drop that down. Then you're going to highlight or click on desktop. At the top of the options that pop up on the right list, you're going to go to timeout, WND track timeout. What was it called again? I fucking totally missed that. I forgot. One sec. Let me just double check this. It's active WND track timeout. And you're going to double click it and change that value to 0. Once you reset your computer, when you reset your computer, it's going to take hold of that change. And basically what it's going to do, I'll show it right here. I'm going to overlap these two World of Warcrafts. So now you can see that there's a big black fucking box here. That just means that it's not in line of anything else, but it is overlapped with the main one. What happens is when you change that value, it just makes it so that when you mouse into another window, it just brings it to the front fucking instantly. But you still have to press those keybinds while you move your mouse in between them like that. So if I were to overlap them between these three, you would see that, you see how like now this one's up front, that one's up front. So you can actually just do that. Alright, so that's basically the only settings you have to change, and again, it is all manual, and it is all within the TOS. Blizzard never banned multiboxing. They banned the input broadcasting. So if I were to keep my mouse in the main window and press my holy light, and then they all holy lighted, that is bannable. So if you would like to see these 5, I'm just going to hop on my 5 Ellie Shamans, and I'm going to show you a comp that probably nobody has thought of. It's called the Cosmic fucking Brownie. It does look pretty cool if I say so myself, but right now they're level 52. We're getting them to 58. For sure, anytime, my guy. And be sure to subscribe, because this Cosmic Brownie is bound to blow some fucking minds. Let me tell you, it's going to be 5 Resto Shamans. Other than the 5 Ellies that we are going to do, the 5 Resto Shamans is going to be a funny comp just to have some lulls. It's going to be it's going to be a stall comp because there's no dampening in arenas. So we're just going to pop all of our fucking mana tides right there and just get all of our mana back. Easy fucking peasy. And then we're going to show you what this looks like. Try not to look at the bottom right with the 4 because the colors are going to get a little fucking crazy. Alright, so this is called the Cosmic Brownie. This is the Cosmic Brownie comp, which basically means because there's no follow in arenas, you cannot follow in PvP, I'm going to have to put my back into a corner and wait for them to come to me. And because I put my back in the corner, my totems stack on top of me and cause this this black hole that you're about to see. And you'll see why I call the comp what I call the comp. In 3, 2, welcome to the Cosmic Brownie. And here come the fucking Earth Shields. That is frightening to look at. If I must say so myself, that is pretty fucking frightening. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful plane right there. Good luck kicking any of those chain lightnings. All 5 are casting. Or good luck interrupting all of them at once. And of course, I am always down to help people figure out what it is manual multiboxing is and why it is allowed. If you guys would like to, feel free to sub to the channel so you get those notifications of when we bring these shamans into 5v5 arenas. The Ellie Shaman does possess the potential for one-shots. Now, I understand that the last time Ellie Shamans have been brought into 5v5 arenas was in original TBC with that Multiboxer Tolvian who had the who was using input broadcasting back then, and he got to something like 2500 CR in 5v5. I will not be doing 4, I will be doing 5, and I will not be using input broadcasting this time around. I'll be doing it manually with the 5 Ellie Shamans. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that those that do stop in for that content also enjoy it. We do have to level these motherfuckers, so we will be doing that over the next week. We are doing 1 level a day, and we are good to go. We're going to be level 58 the day before the portal drops, so we'll be ready to get into ramparts right away. Alright, let's hop back to the Pallies to try to level them up. But that is the game plan with the Shamans and the Pallies. The Pallies are more like a buffer kind of thing right now. I do want to focus on the Ellies. And we're running Blackrock Depths until 53, and then we go into LBRS to 58. Oh my goodness, bro, this is amazing. We are the best. For those that don't know, we also make parodies. We have playlists of me one-shotting the rank 1s, and yes, we have their reactions. It is quite funny. So if you know of Zaryu or Crusader or Bajira or anyone like that, chances are we fought them and we have a reaction of them. It is a lot of fun, and the whole point why I am doing this is not to belittle anyone or make them feel inferior. It's simply because I have fun and I just want to spread that with others. Alright? I mean, I kind of want to piss people off, but who doesn't? It's a video game. You might as well get some enjoyment out of other people's misery. Sometimes. Let's get these skills and then hearth back to Razor Hill. Oh my goodness, bro. Alright, so Paladin Trainer is somewhere. Oh. Just gonna make them hit this guy over here. Boom. Got that. Now the Paladin Trainer is right there. Nice. There is a Paladin Trainer. Wow. For once, Blizzard actually did a quality of life change. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful, guys. They actually made a quality of life change. It only took them 3 iterations of World of Warcraft to do it. That's crazy. Here we go. Alright, we're just going to reload because just to make sure that those macros hold the new ranks of the skills. Let's see, what did we get? We got Divine Protection, which makes us immune to stuff. We got Seal of the Crusader, inflicting... Oh... Whoa, the Paladin also attacks 40% faster, but deals less damage with each attack. That's no fun. Fucking what? That is a ret thing. Unleashing, increasing... will judge an enemy, increasing holy damage taken by up to 23%. Your melee strikes will refresh the spell's duration. Only 1 judgment per Paladin can be active at any one time. That is great. I am not going to use that right now, I don't think. But we are going to hearth back to Razor Hill. What other spells did we get? Hammer of Justice. Fuck yeah. We will be putting that on our bar as well. Is there ranks of that? I hope not. That would be... Okay, so there are ranks of Hammer of Justice. That's weird. Hammer... Why are there different ranks of Hammer? Oh, because it increases its duration. That's so strange. So right now it's what? Fucking... A 3-second stun. Okay, cool. Well, let's continue with these questings. Or would you rather just see the Ellie shamans blast their way through BRD? So there's a tool to split the screens also then. Bro, I get comments on bots all the time. I try to hide my... Make your tank cast Seal of Crusader and then let it trickle down to your other seals maybe? Oh, you mean like, so when I attack over here on Seal of Crusader, then they are also doing holy damage, which is increased by the Seal of Crusader? Is that what you're saying? So what you're saying is that like I go like Seal the Crusader and then I judgment this fucking thing and then I attack over here with these and then it takes extra damage basically. That's what you're saying? I mean technically they're all going to be tanks. We're leveling them as 5 prot. For the yo, what's up Fishline? Appreciate you finding me. You are so good at your job, my guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, ideally, I would want to do 5 prot just because of the 5 consecrations that would be going out. And also, that would just be hilarious to see. Oh my goodness, bro. Whoops. I mean, honestly, I'm probably just going to level my shamans for a little bit here. Because I do want to get them to 53. That way I can spend the rest of the day leveling the paladins. The sooner I do get the shaman to the next level, the sooner I can just mess around on the paladins and not feel guilty. Because the goal every day is to get 1 level with the shamans. We've already gotten 51 to 52 yesterday. So today, if I can get that done early enough, then the rest of the like 12 hours that I would stream anyway could be done with the paladins, and I would not feel guilty about putting it off with the shamans. No, it is not bannable at all. Everything is done manually. There is no input broadcasting, no software, no hardware, and no automation. All the keybinds are coming from when I am mousing into each window, I am pressing those keybinds. That's why you see the circle or the constant, certain pattern that I'm doing, and why you're constantly hearing me spam keybinds on the pallies. I have been manually multiboxing this way since Shadowlands. From when they first changed over the TOS, it made it so that you could not use input broadcasting. So it has been a tried and true way of manually multiboxing over the last, 4-ish plus years, I guess. We are just hopping over to the shamans so that we can blast our way through BRD and try to get to level 53. Appreciate it, my guy. Yeah, we've tried to the way that the way I think about it, guys, is that this channel is not about being a quote unquote content creator, because as a content creator you're always trying to find new things to do, and basically what you want to do is do what's trending, because then that increases your views and your whatever, and your throughput, and your just I'm not a content creator. I am a community creator, which means that as a manual multiboxer, I would like to help others understand what it means to be a manual multiboxer, what it takes to do it, and that it's okay. You know, there's a massive stigma around manually multiboxing in general, and the more people that are aware that manually multiboxing it this way is okay, the less that we will be harassed in the game by random people, you know. So like say I'm doing that tutorial thing, just showing people on the stream how to whatever, and somebody from the stream that knows of it is also watching in game and sees someone come up to me like, hey, you know, is this a bot? Then you would automatically respond with, while I'm doing the tutorial, you would automatically respond with, no, he's fine, and then just send them my stream, and then they would understand it too. You see how that proliferates into a whole community understanding, and then there's no more harassment, and then Blizzard's like, good job, WFOS, and everybody that's partaking in this fucking knowledge fest, you know, it's gonna be great. That's what I would like to do. That is the outcome I would like to have. It's not about content. Content is all about me. I want it to be about World of Warcraft in general when it comes to manually multiboxing. This is a safe place to talk about it, and if you do have any questions about how to do it, how I do it, setup, macros, or anything like that, I am more than happy to go over it with you. We are also putting out guides to help anyone that would like to reignite that flame of manual multiboxing. Or, you know, just multiboxing in general, whether they did it with input broadcast back in the day and just stopped when they stopped it because they didn't know how to. You know, it has reignited some flames as of recently. So is leveling faster with this method, and if it is, how much faster? I don't know if leveling is faster, but I can solo dungeons with it, so there's that. I don't really quest. I literally just do dungeons and then do dungeons again. But I don't do full runs. I do like 20% runs, if you want to call it that, or I'll do like 2 or 3 bosses comfortably and then just run out, run back in. Basically what I do is I try to make every run last just over 12 minutes. That means that because there is a threshold of 5 dungeons an hour, if you can make each run last over 12 minutes, then you are able to just continuously run dungeons as much as you want. Does that make sense? You can go in, spend 13 minutes in a dungeon, get whatever percent it is, do whatever path you would like, do whatever boss you'd like to kill, and then after 13 minutes, you just run out, click your portrait, reset all instances, and then run back in. And then all those mobs that you just killed are now reset. And you can just kill them again. And you just do that over and over. What is the point of playing this way? I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, I just don't get the point. Well, it's more so for just enjoying the game. I don't really like running from this mob to this mob and spending 30 to 45 seconds trying to kill it. That is not fun for me. It might be for somebody, but for me, I find it very boring. I have ADHD and I need a lot of multitasking things to do in order to keep me awake. I like to multitask, and I also like to hyper focus. So when it comes to streaming and multiboxing, that is amazing. I like quick-paced things. I like to watch, health bars melt. If I'm just sitting there auto-attacking on one ret pally, I would probably hate my life. There's nothing against people that enjoy that, but for me, it doesn't work for my playstyle. And just so that people are aware, this is not meant to be a gold farming thing. I literally do dungeons to max level and then I PvP. I do not, however, do battlegrounds. I will not do like the AV or whatever like that for the most part, unless I am doing 2 different manual multiboxers, each playing 5 accounts, and we just sit on the flag just for lulz and see how many people we could kill. It's not meant to be like a griefing thing. Obviously, we would lose. I'm not going to join a battleground playing 5 characters knowing I can't follow and cause the team to lose. But if it's me playing 5 and my friend playing 5 and we're the only 2 fucking people in the battleground in Warsong Gulch, there is no problem between either one of us just lolling around and having a good time. Yes, most likely we will lose, but we will also cause a lot of disruption and headaches for the enemy team. That's allowed. You could totally do that. For sure, Core. Appreciate you asking the questions. You are so good at your job, my guy. And like I've said before, guys, it is an option, not a necessity. If you would like those notifications as we level up the shamans and bring them into 5v5 arenas for those potential one-shots and the stall comp of 5 restos, be sure to sub to the channel, because that is the end game goal for at least the shamans. We do also have 5 hunters, and we have a multi-boxing guild. They are all multi-boxers, and we will be attempting to do raids. Oh, Jazzy, it's all good. I need to get my team to level 16 ASAP for RF on my pally. Yes. Yes, Righteous Fury is definitely needed, Jazzy. You definitely need to do that. I'm trying not to level my pallies too quickly either, because Jazzy likes to take her time. Everybody loves you, Jazzy. Everybody loves you. There is no judgment. Alright, we are heading over to Blackrock Depths. Once we get there and we hit level 53, we will be hopping over to Lower Blackrock Spire. Now that is going to be quite the treat, because I just have to do like 20% runs in there until I'm level 58. I don't have to clear the entire dungeon. I do more than enough damage, and they're gonna be quick runs and no wiping. So I forgot to get water. This just in, WFOS is a fucking idiot. I forgot to buy water. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. It is totally fine. It is totally fine. I'm not worried. I'll probably just hearth back in 10 minutes while I cry myself to sleep, because this is gonna be fun. I forgot to get water. I literally had one job. That was all I had to do. Oh my goodness, bro. Alright, free for all, and then away we go. Oh my goodness, bro. The cast sequences that I am using, you could see on the bars to the left of the raid frames. My number 1 is Lightning Bolt, into an Earthshock. My C, as you can see there, is a kind of mixed cast sequence. It does Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Chain Heal, Earthshock, Magma Totem. Now this is offset on each of my characters. Some start with Chain Lightning, some start with Lightning Bolt. That way when it does reset, I'm still able to heal and do damage, even if Chain Lightning is on cooldown. And then this one right here that says Seer, that is just simply my totem cast sequence that does all of those. And again, it only casts on once unless I move my mouse into all the screens. Oh no, don't worry, Jazzy. I needed to level these guys to 53 anyway, so I will take the time to do that. Totally fine with me. Alright, here we go. Boom boom, a boom boom, Earthshock. Dead. Absolutely annihilated. If you do have any questions about manually multiboxing or how it is done, macros, setup, guides, whatever it is, we have those for you and are more than happy to explain it. Yeah, alright. Fire Nova totems are coming out right now, guys. Boom, 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 boom. And everything is fucking dead. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And just in time for the patrol. I do apologize that the screen is like half covered by the middle of the screen. Because I do want people to understand that I am constantly moving that mouse across the accounts, because I don't want to be accused of doing anything that is not okay. I just want to, you know, make it a clear, just keep it clear and open that I am moving that mouse around the screens the entire time. It is a lot of fun. These are elites, and they die in 2 lightning bolts, well technically 10 lightning bolts and 5 earth shocks, and it's I'm not going to say painless, because in order to get to this place I've had to wipe a lot. It's a very painstaking trying to find the right macro or the right cast sequence to make in order for it to actually work. But that's where theory crafting comes in, so definitely worth it when it does work. Now just imagine this in 5v5 arenas with somebody coming in and absolutely getting obliterated. For those that don't know, for the talent tree we will be going Elemental Mastery and Lightning Overload. Now, we might go 5 points, we might go 1 point, depending on whether or not we can also go down the resto tree to Nature's Swiftness. That means that that first attack that the enemy will be eating will be an Elemental Masteried Nature's Swiftness Chain Lightning, which means that they have a potential to automatically get crit by an instant chain lightning into 5 more chain lightnings proccing off of it. So that is 10 chain lightnings that will probably crit, 5 instant 100% crit, 5 others that might crit, and yeah, that's gonna be absolutely destruction. Alright, people are gonna be very sad, but it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be very, very funny. And as for rogues, I know that they will cloak and they'll like try and get behind me. That's why I'll put my back into a wall, so they cannot do that. Also, I do have just 5 Nova totems, which do a fuck ton of damage. Right now, this one does 509, and that's times 5. Right now, I have just under 2,500 health. So if I get hit by 5 Nova totems like that, I would probably die. Yo, what's up, Agent? How's it going? And I'm only level 52, and it just gets worse from here. And by worse, I mean for the enemy team, not for me. Not to mention, we get Bloodlust, guys. We get Bloodlust that does not sate. It does not give you a debuff, so we will have 30 seconds of Bloodlust times 5. That's 2.5 minutes of 30% faster lightning bolts, chain heals, chain lightnings, and just, you know, just fucking globals in general. So people will actually just get annihilated for 2.5 minutes straight as soon as they creep into me. And guaranteed they're gonna select one person and be like, hey, go poke that bitch. I want to see what he does. And when he gets demolished, their whole team's gonna be like, nope, I don't want to do this now. I don't want to do this. He still has 4 fucking bloodlusts. That was just an instant cast, and he's died. You know, like that's just pure PTSD at that point. All right. What other classes have I tried this with? I've done double MM in 5v5 arenas in Warlords of Draenor to 2390, back when you could use input broadcasting. I've also done double MM in BFA in 3v3 to 2592 CR, again, when you could use input broadcasting. And I've also done double MM in Shadowlands to 2401 CR, but that was done manually, and that is also the bulk of the clips above and to the right that you'll see of me sniping these rank 1 people who have actually had 17 years of being at the top of their classes in the bracket. They were losing to me, just some guy manually playing 2mm hunters. And they know me. they know me. They know of me, and they know me. It's been a lot of fun. I've also done double Demon Hunter for the fucking, what is it called? The Hunt one shot back in Shadowlands when that first came out. And I've also done double Boomy in 3s with the Convoke one shot. That was absolutely disgusting. When it would drop a full moon on someone's head as soon as you used your Convoke, and that was absolutely dirty. I played with the Holy Pally who would bop both of us, and I would just immediately annihilate two people with full moons. It's a lot of fun. I do not like slow playstyles. The chain CC life is not for me. Alright, we're going to drop all our totems. We do have to buy more water, so I do apologize if we hearth out. It's not to log out, it's just to go buy water, because my ADHD self fucking forgot, because I suck. Alright, so don't worry about that. We're just going to drop all of our Nova totems here to kill those hounds. Boom, boom, they're all dead. We are fine, and there's one warden left. Alright, we gotta fucking smoke this. I might die. Maybe might die. Uh-oh. Nope, I'm fine. I used a health pot. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let me just go buy some water, make this easy on myself. What the is attacking me? Oh my god, chain heal, and you are toast, my friend. Take the Fire Nova to the face. Bye. Manatide stacks. Yes, it does. So if you use all your Manatides at once, it will give you a fuck ton of mana regen at once. But you don't want to be doing that. No. You want to be staggering them just so that the in 5v5 arenas, what is it? You can just draw the matches out. You usually want to use the Manatide when you're at about, I want to say 60% mana. Once that happens, you drop the first Manatide, 60%, drop the next one, 60%, drop the next one. That should just get you through to the cooldown of the first one being back up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Manatide does stack. I can check that though. Alright, let's buy this fucking water, and hopefully we don't forget anything else, because that was really pooty, but it's fine. Totally fine. This one has no fucking gold. That's great. Alright, buying 200. Beautiful. This one has no fucking gold. That is great. This one has no fucking gold. Let me hop over to my bank account, send some gold over, and then we'll be ready. Sorry for the wait, guys. What is up, Jive? I actually have not fallen asleep yet. So there is that. We are going to be saving this mail for later tonight. Right now it is 6 in the morning. So around, I want to say at the end of the night stream. So not now, probably like 18 hours from now, we will be opening all this mail. But right now we're just sending gold over to Cash Meow Tide. Because right now he's a little bit of a broke person, you know what I mean? 150 should be fine. Just give each of the shamans 30 gold for water. Cash me outside. Oh my goodness, bro, we are the best. Alright, let's get this gold, give it to all the characters, and then we will be fine. So here, 30. Boom, boom, boom. Here, 30. Here, 30. And then here, 30. Oh man, if anyone would like to donate to the cause, you can send gold to Cash Me Outside, or just trade me in game. Probably would be better. I probably won't trust the mailing system, because there has been a lot of people who have been signed up for gold buying websites, and when they pick up the gold, they get banned, and that is bullshit. So probably won't be opening the mailboxes. Oh my goodness, bro. Uh-oh, you're sleepy. That's not good. Uh-oh. Did you sleep at all last night? How are you doing the multiboxing? So cool, man. What is the setup? I will get into that in just a second, my guy. Just give me a second to buy all the water that I need, and then we will show you what it takes. We will go over the manual aspect of it. We'll go over the setup, the settings, and what the monitor looks like here, if you're interested in that as well. All right. We also have guides on the YouTube channel for it. So let me just come out here, set up my shamans for you to see this in action, and for the explanation as to how it's manual and why it's still allowed. Now, a little background about the TOS is that multiboxing was never banned. It's how you multibox that is bannable. That means that you cannot use software, cannot use hardware, or input broadcasting. And I'm going to show you what that means right now. Basically, what happens is when I hold down my number 2, right, I'll chain heal. I'm going to hold it down. Now, you can't see it, but, you know, this is me pressing 2, if you can hear it. I'm not sure if you can, but if you can, let me know. This is me pressing 2, and this is me just holding 2. You don't hear that anymore. So I'm still holding 2, and so I'm pressing and holding 2, right? Casts it only once. I'm going to move my mouse clockwise into each window, and this way you can see that they only cast it once. And then we're going to go into the settings as to how this works and why it's still allowed. So I'm going to go into the top left box. You're going to see that shaman start to cast the chain heal, but he only casts it once. I'm still holding down chain heal, but the main one didn't do it. None of the other ones did, just that top left one. Now I'm going to go to the top right. He casts chain heal, and again, only once. Going to the bottom right, that one casts it, again, only once. Going to the bottom left, that one casts it, and only once. Now we're going to go back to the main one. He's going to cast it, and only once, just to make sure we're all on the same page. And now I'm going to show you what happens when I do that sweep. Now you see my mouse constantly be moving around my screen all the time while I'm holding down or pressing keybinds, whatever it is. This is why. I'm going to do the sweep once, and then I'm going to go back to the main screen. The reason, and you're going to probably understand right away why I continuously sweep, but I will do that afterwards. So I'm going to sweep once and back to the main screen. They all cast chain heal, but only once. It's not unless I do it continuously. Now, I don't have to actually be moving my mouse this quickly. I just have to wait for a cast to finish and then move my mouse into that screen in order for it to cast chain heal. But again, it only does it once. So it's still one action, one input, one key press. That's why it's still allowed as, quote, manual multiboxing. If I were to keep my mouse in one screen, press and hold my chain heal, and they all were to chain heal right now, that would be against the TOS. That is called software, hardware, and or input broadcasting. All right. Did you want to see the settings as well? Did you want to manually multibox yourself, or like what was the other question that you had? Double. The settings are pretty straightforward. It's like a two-step thing for the settings. What you're going to be doing is, sure, that would be cool. I basically play 2 multi for my other account. Alright, so it's actually going to be pretty simple for us to set this up for you. There are only 2 settings that you have to do. Now, I will go over the settings, and then I'll show you why you change them. Alright? And then I'll explain like what it actually does or helps with, and then you can tell me whether or not it works. So let me just move this over here, boom, and then we're gonna fucking open this over there. Now here comes the setup on how to manually multibox your 2 accounts, right? 2 accounts. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Control Panel right there. You're gonna maximize. I'm gonna maximize this just so you can see it. You're gonna go to Ease of Access. If you do need me to slow down, feel free to just tell me to slow down. I have no problem with that. We're gonna go to Ease of Access, the green option, that title. You're gonna press the title, and then you're gonna go to Ease of Access, Center, green title at the top. You're gonna go down to Make the mouse easier to use, and click that. Right here. This is where the magic begins. You're going to make sure that you have it checked off. Activate a window by hovering over it with the mouse. Alright, that is step 1. There is one more step to go. When you have this activated, when you mouse into another window, right now there's going to be a like 1 second or so delay. Normally, if you didn't have this checked off, it would never bring the other window to the front. You would have to click into it. But with this, you can like hover your mouse into another window and wait a second. Oh, they nerfed Bloodlust? I don't really need Bloodlust. I will check the Blizzard post though. Bloodlust is it's a bonus at this point. It's not really needed, but nerfed Bloodlust is not really a problem for me because I am playing 5 instead of 4, and I will be making a one-shot macro for instant 10 chain lightnings. It's gonna be pretty fun. With this activate a window by hovering over it with the mouse. I do appreciate you letting me know, Spartan, though. I do appreciate that tidbit of information about the nerfed Bloodlust. I really do. It's good to know because at least I won't be relying on it so much for the one-shot. So that is good to know. Thank you. For the activate a window by hovering over it with the mouse, what it does is when you mouse into another window, as it is right now for you, it will take about a second and then it will bring that screen to the front. So if you overlap 2 screens, it will bring it to the front after about a second. In order to change that delay between it, you're going to go back to your little control search thing here and you're going to type in Registry Editor. Now when this pops up, you're going to click that right there, bam, you're going to click that and you're going to press yes when the user account control pops up. It's not going to change anything to your computer, but you just press yes just to be safe. Why not? When your computer asks for something, you press yes. Don't click a fucking ad, but you press yes. All right. All right. So from here, I'll just show you verbatim what you are going to be doing. You're going to see these options over here. And you're going to press go to current user. You're going to drop that down. You're going to go down to control panel and you're going to drop it down. Then you're going to highlight or click onto desktop. And then all these options on the right are going to change. Should look something like this. At the top, active WND track timeout. This one right here, not the third one, just that second one. You're going to change that value, keep it as hexadecimal, but you're going to change that value to 0. That means that when you mouse into another screen or another monitor or another window, I'll show you what this means. Let me just fucking go like this, control panel. Alright, so what it means is that when two screens are overlapped like this, when you mouse into them, I'm just going to try and make them slightly easier to mouse into. There you go. So see how they're overlapped right there? Bam. It just brings it to the foreground instantly. But again, you have to continuously do this. If I just move my mouse like this, the other one is not going to be to the foreground. So it's the same thing if they're side by side. You just don't see the effect of bringing it to the foreground as activated, quote unquote. All right. And again, you still have to either spam your keybind or hold it down while you move your mouse back and forth. And then in order for this to take effect, you just need to restart your computer and open two windows side by side, probably windowed, overlap them, make sure it works, and let me know. This is tried and true. It is not bannable. I have been doing it this way since Shadowlands. So Blizzard approves. I have been reported more times than I can count in arenas. So you know that this is not... you cannot be actioned for manually multiboxing this way. Sure, that would be cool. Basically, play two. Let's see. Nerfed Bloodlust. Just check Blizzard post. Let's see. Bloodlust. Let's check Blizzard's post. Blizzard post. Bloodlust. Has confirmed that Bloodlust Heroism will be raid-wide in TBC Classic with a 10-minute sated debuff. Okay, that's raid-wide. Issues cheesy mechanics. Blizzard adjusts player tactical design to bypass the cooldown. Blah, 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 blah. Bloodlust. TBC arenas change. Okay. Arena application. While the change is primarily for raids, it makes the ability more versatile in group scenarios. What? It is not yet fully confirmed if or how the 10-minute debuff will interact with Drums of Battle. This change is designed to make raids less dependent on specific classes, class stacking, mirroring more modern WoW functionality. It doesn't really say anything about arenas. PvP? Key PvP changes include removed arena teams, personal rating systems, and adjusted gear requirements. What the fuck does that mean? That doesn't mean anything to me. So we can't actually make fucking arena team names in TBC? Are you shitting me, bro? That's so crazy. The 5 Ellie's, okay, you know what? I'm actually going to show everybody why I'm doing 5 Ellie's manually. And you might have seen this video, you might have not. But if you have seen it, definitely be sure to subscribe, because this is what I'm going to be doing manually. We will be showing you in just a second. Where is it? 5v5 arena Ellie Shaman Tolvian. Here you go. Tolvian, fucking this guy. Where the fuck is it? Here. It's a 6-minute and 13-second video. We're gonna just show you what this guy does and absolutely deletes people. Real quick, we're just gonna pause this. We're gonna go back to this guy, and then so let's go back to this dude's fucking channel, and then we're gonna go to, where is it? 7. Here we go. So if you have seen this video, this is what I am going to be doing. He is playing 4 shamans with input broadcasting. I will be playing 5 shamans without input broadcasting. So this is literally what is going on. Look at the top health bars. Just absolutely deleted. This is why I am doing shamans, for those that are wondering. Now, we aren't going to be able to follow in PvP, but we can still one-shot like this. At the top is the enemy health bar. Absolutely demolished. So yeah, that is why I am playing 5 elemental shamans for TBC. This guy is an absolute beast. His name is Tuvian? He only has 355 subscribers, and that video has almost 600,000 views. If you don't know, it has almost 600,000 views. He has 355 subscribers, and he changed his handle, actually. It's now Multi-Days, but he no longer actually makes content. He quit because they changed the TOS to manual multiboxing, and I have been trying to at least reach out to him and be like, hey, you can relive those glory days if you'd like, but he hasn't responded, so he probably just doesn't have any of the things up. Yeah, the Blizzard stuff is always and do I have target things manually as well with tab or mouse click, or is there a way to auto target? So what I do for the main guy is I target with tab. Now normally I'll sometimes click, I'll sometimes tab. If there's multiple targets, I'll just tab, whatever. But for the followers, you want assist and follow macros baked into every macro that you have. Whether it's auto shot, you want a serpent sting, you want a lightning bolt, you're gonna fucking buff, an arcane intellect, doesn't matter. You're going to make a follow/assist macro with that spell, whether it's a cast sequence or an at target. You want to follow and assist your main all the time, because you always want to have them locked on to your target when you're doing damage. We also have a tutorial on macros under the videos page. It should be the second most recent video that says manual multiboxing macros for beginners. It goes over pretty much every type of macro that you can make and how to set those up and the functionality of them and why you would want to use them in certain situations. We have all our fucking water, man. Jesus. Wow, it takes 14 fucking gold to buy 200 water? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely gross. Yeah, Blizzard is always vague in pretty much anything that they release. Well, we are going to check to see if we can do LBRS, because if we're able to even enter LBRS A, that's going to be great. If we can kill mobs and start doing that now at 52, that would be even better, because that's more XP for us, and that's just a faster level grind, because honestly, more XP, faster levels might take 12 minutes to get through the route that we're looking for, which puts us in the unstoppable dungeon grind. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot more fun for us, and not to mention better loot, those BOEs, set pieces, epics, and as much cloth as we can bolt. That was awesome, man. So much information. We'll watch all those videos. Appreciate it, my guy. There's actually only 2 videos that you have to watch. One is 3 minutes, which again I already went over. It's the setup with the settings that we just did, and then the other one is just the macros. And as always, guys, if you would like to watch that 5v5 content as we bring these shamans up to level 70, be sure to subscribe. I can guarantee you no other channel is making this type of content / focusing on community like I am. This is a safe place to talk about multiboxing. I know that there has been a stigma around it, so if you've ever had a fire or flame to hold for multiboxing, you would like to do it again or try it for the first time, whether it's 2, 3, 4, or 5 accounts, we have the macros, we have the guides, and it is not bannable. Blizzard actually loves multiboxers. Why? Because we keep to ourselves, we don't disrupt others, and it's more money for them. I mean, what else could you want, you know? So let's hop into LBRS, see if we are able to do any of it. We should appreciate you, my guy. You are the best at your job. You are fantastic. If anyone else would like to be good at their job, you just gotta press subscribe. You're so amazing, guys. I love you. Oh, so we can do this. This is gonna be absolutely fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Here we go. We're gonna pop all our fucking totems here, and we're gonna absolutely annihilate this guy. Watch this. In 3, in 2, in 1, and this fucking mob is out of here. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Easy peasy. This guy's still hitting a fucking Stoneclaw totem. Level 55, please. That is not even a fucking challenge, and we're good to go, guys. Look at that. Fucking first mob's down in LBRS. Wow. Crazy, bro. Amazing. Alright, so next mobs, we're just going to push in slightly just to get our bearings. And then we're going to attack this one over here. Because we do not want a pack of 3. That would be ouchie, ouchie. We're just going to fucking pull it quicker. Come on, pull, 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 pull. Thank you. Did not pull that. I did. I suck. But it's dead anyway. Doesn't matter. It still gets aggroed by the totems, so we are still good on that. Oh my goodness, bro. If anyone would like the music to be turned back on, I can do that. It doesn't just have to be me vamping. We're gonna go ahead and turn the music back on. And again, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. This is a safe spot for manual multiboxing discussions. Oh my goodness, bro. Alright, let's kill this other fucking mob. Bam. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Absolutely annihilated. Crazy. Alright, we're just going to wait for the patrol to make his way back to us, and then we're going to probably kill this 3-pack down here. Now, we do have to kill the Acolyte first because he does heal. Whereas with this 2-pack, they're both Legionnaires, so I don't really care which one I kill, as long as they both die. Level 55s might give us some problems, but I'm not really too worried about it. Oh my goodness, bro. What is up, Spartan? Are you still in the chat? Do you have any questions? Wow, we will. let's smoke this fucking guy right here. Boom, done. Alright, let's start chain healing our characters. Make sure we're all topped off there. Boom. Look at how easy that is. Absolutely beautiful as you see that mouse swing between the screens. Absolutely gorgeous. Not to mention these drops that we get from this dungeon give a lot of gold, even if it's just vendoring stuff. Alright, this guy is level 55. We should have no problem with it though. Yes, no problem with it. There we go. Stoneclaw Totem is picking up the aggro. We are totally chilling. No worries here. And then we're just going to chain heal one time on all of them. Easy. Top everybody off and keep doing damage. Solid. Good job, everybody. Look at those totems. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful, different placements. Oh my goodness, bro. We're going to try and conserve our water because we do not want to, run out right now. So it's okay if we take a little bit longer to pull and kill stuff because what we're going for is that 12 plus minute threshold. For the most part, I might be going through this doorway and then up to the right and clear all that out up there, and then we just run back out because down here there's a wolf master, whatever it is, that's level 56. Too high for us. Don't want to deal with it. So we're just going to reset from there. So I think what we can do is about 15 to 20% runs just in this first few pulls. Alright, so we kill this acolyte first. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Chain heal. Lightning. Chain heal. Chain heal. Chain heal. We're gonna purge. Purge all that shit. Purge that again. Chain heal again. I'm dead. It doesn't even matter, guys. Wow. My god. Look at that. That's crazy. It's absolutely disgusting. This fucking, what is it called? The Spellbinder absolutely fucked me up. That was fun. We're just going to reincarnate up here. That's fine. Totally okay. Oh my goodness. What is this? Fire resistance. I'm not even doing fire damage. This Spellbinder absolutely messed me up. That is fine. What do I get at 54? Chain heal. Okay. So we're going to reincarnate, res all of our people, and then probably go back to Blackrock Depths until 53. That is fine with me because we do have some gearing to do. I'm not too worried about it. We just wanted to see if this was possible. Now we know it's not. Normally a good indicator is whether or not they die in that first lightning bolt, or earth shock. If they don't die in that, then they take too long to kill. So that's no good. No good at all. Alright, let's res all of our characters. Do we even have a mass res? Probably not, right? Because Blizzard likes to not give people what they need at all. Alright, we got these two, and then we get the last one. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Now they're all drinking, they're all healing, they're fine. We're going to hop back into Blackrock Depths with the 5 elemental shamans. Hopefully I am able to get to level 53. We're going to be doing 10% runs, I think, is what we're going to do, which means you only have to do 9 of them. 10% runs just means that we go the next increment of 10% and then run out of the dungeon and reset and then continue. and then do it again. Basically, that's what that means. Do you guys know if totems die to AoE, or do you have to single target each of them and kill them? I am not sure. Like, if a mage drops a blizzard on me, will it kill all my totems? For instance. Where is it? Fucking level 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. Bloodlust increases spell casting speed by 30% for all party members. Oh shit, in last 40 fucking seconds, dude? What? 40 seconds. Okay, so that's fucking... Dude, that's over 3 minutes of just insane spellcasting speed. What the fuck? It's over 3 minutes. Five times 40 is 2. Yeah, that's over fucking 3 minutes. That's 3.5 minutes of just... Like, what the fuck? Alright, that works for us. We are not complaining about that. We are heading back into Blackrock Depths. We're going to be doing 10% runs. Which basically means we do 10% and then fucking do it again. 10% and do it again. So 20%, reset, 30%, reset, 40%. You got it. Understandable. That way it just doesn't seem so grindy. There's a certain path that we will be taking through the dungeon to get the 10%, and then we just do that over and over and over again. Oh, great. A hooked net. I'm so happy, bro. Alright, just kill the fucking mob. Here we go. Yay, we did it. Alright, into the dungeon. And all the mobs have reset. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's go. Now that is the this is a difference between having Totem of Wrath and not having Totem of Wrath. We're just going to drop Totem of Wrath here, and I'm going to show you what that damage difference is. These guys are higher level, and they're absolutely getting shit on. Alright, so before I wasn't using Totem of Wrath, now I am using Totems of Wrath. Absolutely deleted. We are going to be using some Stoneclaw totems here. Boom, boom, boom. And we're fine. We're still fine. Still chilling. Boom. Nice. Now, if I can get this shaman minimum to 50%, then I might actually be able to take a fucking nap today and then do the other 50% tonight and then level those pallies some more. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys will be with us for that journey as we bring these shamies to into TBC, and the fucking do the 5v5 arenas. There you go. Couldn't think for a second because, you know, exhausted. I just got done with an 8-hour stream earlier. So, yeah, a lot of, probably my own damn fault. But, you know, when you have all the time in the world because your job just sucks, you technically just fucking find yourself playing World of Warcraft for as much time as possible. Why not? What do you mean? Oh goodness me, bro. Are we gonna even be able to do this? This is awfulness. Oh man, come on, don't kill me. Do not kill me. Do not kill me. Alright, then these all get fucking Nova Totemed. Boom, boom, we're fine. Oh my god, dude, that was disgusting. That was not a fun pull, especially when you're bordering and another patrol's just like, hey guys, I'm late to the party. And you're just like, get out of here. You weren't invited. You suck. You know? You were not supposed to be part of this party. We specifically did not invite you. You know? Terrible. Like, dude, you didn't even bring your own beer. What do you expect to drink while you're here? Guarantee you somebody's had to deal with that at least once. Alright, we are continuing. We need to at least, hopefully, if I don't fucking crash before that, get to 50% on these shamans. So that when we do take a little nappy poo, we're going to be able to get to 100% and level 53 tonight. That way we can probably hop into LBRS. We will be testing that again when we hit 53 and just zoom our way all the way to 58. LBRS is probably one of the fastest, quote, percent runs that I could do. BRD sucks simply because I have to drink all the time and the mobs are pretty spaced out, as you can see. It's nice that there are groups of 4, but usually that's with these stupid fucking bloodhounds that don't really give much XP, so that sucks. Alright, let's continue with the grind of the 5 LE shamans. Oh my goodness, my dude. Oh, my brain. Oh, my brain. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. For those that don't know, we also double dip streams, which means that we do one in the morning and then we do one at night. Now, I kind of fucked my sleep schedule, which is fine because you guys are getting the earlier stream earlier than normal. But normally, this would be 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the night one would be 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just don't have work right now. I still have a job. They just don't need workers because they're overstaffed slightly. So I don't really have anything to do for this week. It's a lot of fun. So all I have to do with my time is stream, which is great because we just recently hit 1K subscribers and are about to reach the 4K watchtowers. Oh my goodness, my guys, the dream, the dream, the dream. We are the best. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, what do you mean, oof, agent? Oof what? That they don't need workers? I'm glad I'm off this week. What are you talking about? I get to focus on my stream and work on my watchtowers and, like, get monetized and stuff and, like, help you guys manually multibox for an entire week straight. I love that shit. That's great. That is awesome. I would honestly rather do this. I would rather do this. Build up a community of people that know that manually multiboxing is okay and proliferate that throughout the community of World of Warcraft in general, so that multiboxing in general stops being a topic that people don't want to talk about, but rather people, celebrate, like, hey, dude, like, that's crazy. You're playing more than one account, instead of it just being like a dude touch grass type of thing. Like, I mean, I think I would much rather proliferate that, as long as the work is still there. Yeah, it's still there for now. I mean, fucking, it's, I do have to call somebody else about something. Why do I not drop my fucking totems over here? This is absolutely doggo. Oh my god, dude. Holy Jesus. Just give me the chain heals and stop fucking up. Blizzard. Jesus. It's like my Stoneclaw totems just don't get dropped, and then all of a sudden I have 5 things on my main guy and I can't heal. Crazy. I don't know why that's happening, but we'll figure it out. I do not know why. Yeah, the work should still be there though. So. And if it's not, oops-a-daisy, I'm not lazy. I will stream every fucking day until I make it. Alright? Fake it till you make it. And if not, then break it. Fucking, I don't know what the saying is, but I think you catch my drift. I will never, ever, 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 ever stop manually multiboxing. It is my shit. It is my jam. It's what I do. It's what I was put on this fucking earth to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Even if I was broke and I had to choose between food and multiboxing, I would probably choose multiboxing. I'm not fucking lying. I would probably spend the last of my money to buy a subscription rather than to eat for that day. I really would. 100%. Because the show must go on, and there is a lot of show to happen, and there's a lot left in the tank when it comes to that. So I will not quit, and I will not give up, and I will not ever let you guys down when it comes to manual multiboxing content, or a community, or the community in general. We will not let that down, because fucking I'm dead. I'm dead. It was so nice to play this fucking game. I'm dead. I'm interrupted. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We're so good at our jobs. Why am I still not able to cast? Fucking Jesus. Oh my god, Blizzard. Blizzard is so much fun. Dude, the patrols. The patrols absolutely mess me up. They are not fun patrols. Look at this. There's 2 sets of patrols. It's 1 and then it's 2 sets of patrols. Gross. Absolutely gross. And they always come all the way down to here and then go back. Sometimes they're not stacked like that. Other times they are. You never know. It's like life is a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. Alright? Fucking gotta put on my fucking magic shoes and run. BRD is a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. You never know which pathing of a fucking patrol is gonna appear, and you just gotta fucking keep your head on a goddamn swivel. Make sure your your magic shoes are on tight. That's all. What is up, guys? We are manually playing 5 elemental shamans. If you would like to know what that entails, the settings, etc., feel free to type it in the chat. We are more than happy to explain it to you. Why not? Oh my goodness, bro, we're so good at our jobs. Look at this, look at this. We all res and shit. It's crazy. We are all resing. Boom, boom, boom. So now we just got our drinks and we all res. We got our healing streams out. Oh man, it would be absolutely broken if healing stream could crit. I don't know why they didn't let healing stream crit. Those 16 ticks would really fucking start pumping, I guarantee you. Especially if it was paired with ancestral, whatever the fuck. Here, ancestral healing increases the target's armor value by 25% for 15 seconds after getting a critical effect from one of your healing spells. So if I were to chain heal, it can proc off of that. Even if you are the third in the chain heal, each jump reduces the effectiveness of the heal by 50%. So the third target is only getting healed for 25%. That sucks. But if there's 5 of them, chances are you're going to be doing just fine chain healing. Alright, let's drink it up before we pull. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I think, guys, what we are gonna end up doing, I am pretty tired, so we're probably just gonna get to 25% and then call it there. But we will be on for tonight's stream, or when I wake up. Actually, we will just wake up and then stream some more, because like I said, we don't actually have work this week, so the streams might be a little sporadic, a little out of the ordinary, a little here and there. But you guys can feel free to join in on the normal times when you normally see me. I will be streaming sporadically though. That's just because my sleep schedule is a little messed up, and that's fine. But we will also be overlapping the strange timing of the streams with the regular stream times, so you don't really have to worry too much about that much. What time is it right now? It's fucking 7? Jesus, dude. Probably gonna just take a nap on my couch, honestly. Probably just gonna take a nap on my couch and fucking do it that way. I have no problem with napping on my couch and waking up for the stream. Alright, let's kill this fucking thing. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my god. Alright, Warden is going down right now. Boom, boom, boom. Why is this an invalid target? Oh, because he's fucking dead. Right. That was my bad. I'm over here like, why is he not attacking? Oh, he doesn't exist anymore. That's good. Boom. Boom, boom. Fucking bam, bam. Bam, bam. Alright. Call me Fled Flintstone. Because, bam, bam. Alright. There you go. My shamans are bam, bam. Disgusting. Alright, so we've got that. We've got, oh, we have the loot, don't we? Yeah, okay. We also have another 14 slot bag. Damn, we are good at our jobs. Alright, let's put the totems down and start kicking this guy's butt. If anyone does have a question about the setup of manually multiboxing, we have those guides ready for you. They are on the video page, and they are the most recent videos. One goes over the settings, the other one goes over the macros. It is all manual, no input broadcasting, no software, and no hardware. It is a lot of fun, and if you enjoy the game the way that I do, or as much as I do, this might just be for you. I highly recommend starting with 2 and then working your way up to 5 so you can solo dungeons and start having a blast. It's not just that I'm playing by myself. Alright, that is not why I do this. I do it because I don't have to wait for anybody. I don't have to wait for people to clean up their dog's poop or take their cat out, or, you know, their mom is calling them. I don't have to wait for any of that. Or, you know, the wife aggro. it does hinder a lot of people's gameplay. So if you do have wife aggro, or you're tired of other people having wife aggro, you can always do this as well. You don't have to be in a group bashing your head against a wall in order to do a dungeon. Blizzard loves multiboxing because I am paying for more than one subscription. If you would rather have a nice dinner on a Tuesday for $80 or $90 at an expensive restaurant because your girl is not a cheap date, you know, you can do that. That is fine. 100% understandable. But I would much rather spend that $80 for 5 subscriptions in 1 month. That's $80 I don't have to spend elsewhere in a day, which I feel like is just a lot more manageable. Why not? Oh my goodness, bro. Alright, we are getting to 25%, and then we're probably gonna go take a nap. These shamans will be level 53 at some point today, probably when we do start up the next stream. And then after we get them to 53, we're going to hop to those paladins that we started earlier. Those paladins are going to be all prot to level, and then all holy at max level, simply for the bubble. It's going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I could make them all ret. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But 5 holy paladins does sound pretty fun. And these shamans are going to be staying Ellie, and they are already dual spec'd as resto. So we are going to be going resto as well for the 5v5 arenas, just to see how it goes. We're going to be doing the Ellies first, I believe, or honestly, we could do the 5 restos just to mess people up, because we probably not 100%, but we probably won't die. Most likely. These chain heals all heal different shamans. They are macro to heal different shamans, and they are macro to heal them in this sequence. So when I arrange my whoopsie daisy, I mess that up. This one, then this one's over here, and then this one is over here. Alright, so now that here, spread that out a little bit, and then move this one back. They are macro to heal in this cast, in this sequence. So this main one will always heal this one will always heal this one will always heal this one, and this one will always heal this one, and then this one will complete the sequence and heal the main one. Alright, so even if you were to kick this one, like, yes, my chain heal from this one, my chain heal from X to skull from X to skull, that one might get interrupted, but this one is, like, say you're killing X, right? If you interrupt X, chances are fucking square is still gonna get his off, which is 100% effectiveness heal on X. So you don't want to actually kick the shaman you want to kill, you want to kick a different one. But as they will be stacked up in the arena, there's not any real way to decipher which shaman will heal which one. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. Even if you do end up kicking 3 of them, chances are those other chain heals will keep them alive. And with most comps having 3 DPS and 2 healers, you probably won't be able to kill them. And for right now, their chain heals only use that much of their mana. Not to mention they're going to have 5 mana tides and 5 earth shields. I'm not sure if we're able to stack the earth shields. I will be testing that at level 60, or like the next time I go to Orgrimmar, honestly, I could do that. But I will be testing if the earth shield is stackable. If they are, that's stupid. Okay? Because I'm probably going to have 2 macros, one for at target Earth Shield. So if they're dumping on X really heavy, I can just hold down 1, sweep it, and they're all going to put Earth Shields on X. If they split and start hitting different shamans, or just different shamans in general, they're not all on one target, I'll have a different keybind that will make them all Earthbind or Earth Shield themselves. So, you know, that's also a possibility. And then from there, I would swap water shields. But for the most part, I'm probably just going to keep Earth Shields on the target that they're killing. That way, for the ones that are not Earth Shielded, they will still be able to Water Shield, which would be great. And also, that would force the healer to spam Purge and themselves, or the mage to spam Purge and themselves. That way, I can create more distance when it comes to mana in general and breakage in damage, because remember, I will also be flame shocking and fire novaing toteming and using fire elementals to try to kill people with the 5 resto shams. So 5 flame shocks, 5 nova totems, and 5 fire elemental totems for damage. Other than that, I'm just trying to them as much as possible. Earth shocks as well to interrupt any mana burns, and then grounding totems to absorb them, and then tremors to stop the fear. And yeah, I mean, fucking, I'm orc, so I can resist stuns. I don't know how many comps can actually beat this, honestly. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Even if they beat the 5 resto, I can always swap 5 Ellie and just start one-shotting people. It's gonna be great. Alright, so I was going to go over the sequence for the chain heals. So there. This is called the Star of David chain heal. This one goes over here, and then this one goes over here, and then this one goes down here. Boom, 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 boom. And then we just fucking face them all towards the main guy, or the middle actually. There. Face them towards the middle. Boom, boom, boom. And then move this one back a little bit. Boom. Now, when I do the chain heal, they will all chain heal again, a separate target. Remember that sequence. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. So let me just change this, and then this again. And 3, 2, this is the manually multi-boxed Star of David chain heal. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, actually, is Star of David fucking 6 prongs? Ah, dude, I appreciate that so much for the subscription on the YouTube channel. Bjorn, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Star of David has 6. I'm an idiot. Okay, so it's just the Star chain heal. There you go. I do apologize for that. This is the Star of Daniel. All right. This is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star chain heal. There you go. I was like, wait, it doesn't have. Okay. Anyway, here it is. Hopefully you enjoy that. Boom. Let's do it again, and then again after that. Boom, boom, boom. Just to make sure that you guys are able to see that clearly, it is a star. It's got the 5 points. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, sorry about that. That was my bad. What is up, Bjorn? How's it going, my guy? Conrad, I do appreciate the correction there. All right, let's kick these guys' butts right here. Hopefully, we don't run into a patrol. That would be terrible. Alright, that is dead. Oh my god, dude, speak of a fucking patrol. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die right now. This is terrible, bro. This is absolutely awfulness. Because that patrol is going to fucking kick our ass. 100% going to fucking come for us. Oh my god, dude. Earthbind. No, no, don't kill me, please. Don't fucking kill me. You suck, dude. Oh my god, bro. Jesus. It's the goddamn Stoneclaw totems. They have a 30-second cooldown, and I just die because I can't fucking pop them because they're on cooldown. Like, what the mother hell? Bro. Absolutely disgusting behavior right there. It's fine. I totally called it, though. Fucking... totally was like right before that poll. Watch us run into a fucking a fucking patrol. Always here to be the pretentious. Oh yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. No, like in the back of my head, I was like, does the Star of David have 6 points or 5? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. So it was good to have that verification. It's totally fine, my guy. I do appreciate the correction there, because the last thing I wanted is to be insensitive about that stuff. Oh my goodness, bro, I just want to rest. Oh, thanks, Agent. Appreciate you. Yeah, we figured that out, I want to say, about a week ago in Zul'Farrak, and that was pretty fucking intense. Figuring it out and showing the stream. Some people did mention it and wanted to see it, and so we like threw up some markers, figured out how it worked, and then put it together and showcased it, and everyone went fucking crazy. So it was a lot of fun. Alright, we are alive, we are fine. We're getting to 25% here, and then we're going to be taking a nap. Now, whether or not I wake up in time for the morning stream depends on how long I sleep, because right now it is 7:30, but we could probably sleep for 3 hours, be fine, wake up, and then start the 10 o'clock stream in the morning. But if not, if that does not happen, we also have ample stuff for you guys to watch. We have 2,900 videos. You don't have to watch them all. It's not a requirement. I'm just saying there are playlists that are more recommended than others on the homepage of Rank 1's Getting One Shot, and the parodies. The parodies are by far they're my babies, if I can put it that way. The parodies are my babies. They are sung by me. The parodies are all about one-shots and killing Rank 1s, and they've got layers to them. So if ever I am not on the stream, when I'm, oh my god, another fucking patrol, bro. I'm so done with this game, dude. I'm so tired of this game right now. This is bullshit. I'm so tired of this game. I'm so tired of this game. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm going to fucking die. 100%. Guaranteed going to die. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm still alive. But there's still a motherfucking patrol. I hate this game when it comes to patrols because they just zoom around that corner and absolutely fuck me in the ass. And it's happened so many times. It's happened. I have died in this one spot, I want to say 15 times. Because they just come over here and get aggroed by the totems, and then there's nothing to hold their aggro, so they just go right for the main guy, which is this one, and absolutely destroy him. Every time. And it's just the most aggravating thing to see coming around the corner, like, oh, I just said these fucking patrols, and now here they are. Like, oh my goodness. Absolutely deplorable gameplay coming out from Blizzard with their NPCs absolutely annihilating WFOS. Disgusting. Like, I wouldn't mind these polls if I didn't get interrupted. Like, I'm literally just getting interrupted all the time, and I can't do enough damage because I'm interrupted to kill them quickly which is also very annoying. Alright, let's kill this fucking guy. And then watch, I'm going to be attacking this boss, and then these fucking things are going to come over. And then the fucking patrol is going to come over too, even though I just checked and there were no patrols. These guys do not come down here. That's great. Alright, let's just double check. There's no patrols, right? No patrol. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to attack this fucking guy. And there are going to be patrols. Watch, guaranteed they're going to pop up at like the worst fucking time. I'll put down my stone claw totem, so I don't have it for 26 seconds now. Right? So they're getting all the other aggro, and we're just fucking smoking shit, smoking shit, smoking shit. That's fine. And then we put down all the Nova totems, and then we fucking keep smoking shit. We're killing the hammer torturers now, and then we're just gonna fucking chain heal everything. Killing the warden now, and then here come the fucking patrols in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, okay, we're good. That would have been fucking hilarious though if I actually timed that beautiful. I am doing this manually. I can go over the settings and how to set it up. It is all done manually, no input broadcasting whatsoever. I can go over that for you, and it only takes about 1.5 minutes to do. Let me just hearth here for a sec, because I am tired of this dungeon. But we will be going over these settings for you and what it means to manually multi-box as well. What is up, Charlie? How's it going, my guy? You doing all right? I hope you're having a great night. So real quick, we're gonna go over these. We're gonna go over the settings. We're gonna show you what they look like on the shamans, and then we're gonna show you, if you would like to, we can show you how to set it up. I'm not sure if you would like to multi-box, you've multi-boxed before, or you're just curious about what it is, what it entails. So just let me know what kind of breakdown you'd like, and we can do that. But first, we are going to be going over why this is manual and how it is happening. So right now I'm just pressing continuously my chain heal. As you can see, none of the other shamans are pressing chain heal. If I press and hold down chain heal, I'm just going to do it right now because it was in the middle of a cast. So if I press and hold down chain heal, it does it once and only once. I'm going to move my mouse into the top left. You can see it in the bottom of the screen. All the screens are just lined up perfectly. The white bar at the top just means that's windowed mode. So you're going to be able to see me move my mouse from one window to another. So I'm going to go from main screen to the top left. That one's going to chain heal, but it's only going to chain heal once. Now I'm going to go to the top right. That one chain heals, again, only once. Bottom right, that one chain heals only once. Bottom left, that one chain heals only once. Now, I'm going to go back to the main screen. That one's going to chain heal only once. Blah, blah, blah. Now, what you were watching before was the circular sweep. The reason why I have to continuously do that is because of what you just saw. When I mouse into another window, there are two settings that are happening at the same time, and they're not input broadcast, and they're not hardware or software. They're just settings that you would like turn on and off on your computer. It's not something running in the background or anything like that. There's no automation. That's why I have to continuously move my mouse into and out of every window in order for those spells to go off. Oh, okay. Well, this might actually definitely be something that you'd like to do again. So when you see the sweep, they all chain heal, but again, only once. So when I continuously mouse into the windows, then they will continuously chain heal, but only while I'm moving my mouse into each individual window. They will not do it if my mouse is in one window. They will not do it continuously if the mouse is in a different window. They have to. The reason why I continuously move the mouse is because as the cast is getting closer to the end of the cast, you want to be able to have that mouse moving into the window to be able to start the next cast. So it looks flawless, but there is a delay. So it's the same thing with my totems. If I were to press my my S, you're able to see the macro right here. It drops Mana Spring, and then Totem of Wrath, and then Grounding, and then my Stoneclaw. Same thing with all the other ones. Healing Stream, Totem of Wrath, Healing Stream, Totem of Wrath. You see as I mouse into each window and I press those keybinds, then it does it. But if I hold my keybind down and sweep, then they will all start to drop their totems. But you can see that there is slightly a delay. It does make a smiley face, so if you want to go ahead and press that subscribe, we very much appreciated. And then we're going to get into the settings on how to set this up so that you too can manually play 5. Is this min-maxing final level? What do you mean min-maxing final level? I will be bringing these into 5v5 arenas though in a level 70. The smiley face is definitely a good touch, isn't it? Those are the eyes, mouth. So for the settings, we're going to show you that, and then we're probably gonna take a little nap. We have been streaming for, I want to say, over 10.5 hours. This is the second and third stream, actually. One was 8.5, then there was 1.5, and now this is 2.5. So it's like been 14 hours. Anyway, we are going to be going over these settings, so let's go do that. Charlie, we will be going over the settings if you want to do it. Joey, I do not know what you mean by min-maxing final level. These guys are level 52. We are going to be getting them to 58 before the portal opens, and then we're going to get them to level 70 once TBC drops and hop into 5v5 arenas. So if that is something that you want to watch, definitely feel free to drop the sub to get those notifications on our journey through the dungeons and for those 5v5s. Alright, so for the settings, you are going to be going to control panel right here. If you do need me to slow down for this, that's fine. You could just let me know. I'm not going to rush through it, but we also have a video on the YouTube channel. It takes about 1.5 minutes. If I am going too quickly, that one you can pause throughout. Anyway, ease of access right here. And then at the top over here, you're going to go ease of access again. Once you see this page, you're going to scroll down or just look down. Make the mouse easier to use. Once you click this option, you're going to make sure that activate a window by hovering over it with a mouse is checked off. That is the first of 2 steps. Basically what this is going to do is if I open up 2 windows and I just overlap them slightly, there's going to be, when you mouse into another window, it will bring it to the front, right? But however, the second step makes it as quick as it is right now. If you use your settings the way that they are, most likely there's going to be like a 1.5 second delay. So you're going to move your mouse, it's still going to be behind it, and then it will bring it to the front. So in order to change that delay, this is what you do. You're going to go down to Registry Editor. It looks like a little blue pixelated box right there. You're going to open that up, and then you're going to press yes when it asks you yes or no. Normally, I would not recommend pressing random shit, but if it's yes or no, do it. If it's an ad on a suspicious website, don't fucking press it. Alright, so I'm just messing with you, don't worry about it. So you're going to, in order to get to those settings that you have to change, or that value, you're going to go to current user, drop that down. Then you're going to go down to control panel and drop that down. Then you're going to click on the desktop. The settings on the right should change to a list like this. If it doesn't, then you probably clicked on the wrong one. At the top, active WND track timeout. That first one right there. I mean, you could change both. Yeah, you can change both, but the top one, once you change that value, it will work. You're going to change that value to 0. And all that does is make the delay 0 seconds. So it will automatically, not automatically, you still have to mouse into it, but it will just bring that that new screen that you moused into to the foreground. So you probably don't notice it when I do the World of Warcrafts, because they're lined up next to each other, right side by side, so you don't really see the snapping of the activation kind of thing. But normally what it would look like if you have them overlapped is like this. All right, so when you mouse into it, you don't have to click, you don't have to wait that 1.5 seconds, but you do have to keep spamming your keybinds. If you keep your mouse in one window and press your keybinds, that second window, third, fourth, or fifth window will not use anything. It will not use a keybind. It will not target someone or assist or run or jump. It will not type anything. It will not do dick. You have to mouse into it and press the keybind, or hold your keybind, mouse into it, which would bring it to the front, use the keybind once, and then not automate it at all. It only does one key press, one action, and that is how you do it manually within the TOS, not bannable. It is a lot of fun, and I've been doing it since Shadowlands, so definitely worth checking out. And that is that's the whole tutorial for how to set it up. The one on the YouTube page is a little bit faster. I just like to not exaggerate, but expound on the explanation so that more people can understand it. Because some people, when they watch a tutorial, they want to know why it does what it does, not just how to do it. So, you know, there's also that aspect of it. Alright guys, so we are 20% into level 52. We just streamed for, I want to say 14 hours. Right now it does say 2 hours and 40 minutes, but just remember that that was after an 8-hour stream, another hour stream as well. So probably 11 hours. 11 hours? 11 hour stream. Okay, so it was like an 11-hour stream. But we will be back after we take a nap. Right now, this week, we don't have fucking anything to really do. So we don't have work this week. We will be working next week, hopefully. I'm not 100% sure if it's even going to be there. But anyway, so this week, we're mostly just going to be in and out streaming constantly, sporadically. But the normal schedule is, once we are back on a regular sleep schedule, is 10/11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a stream, and then 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a stream. So we hit every fucking time zone, and we just stream to everybody in the world, because you gotta expand the audience. Even if I'm sleep deprived, if I'm letting somebody know how to manually multibox, fucking worth it. All right, so we will be back after we take a nap. WFOS, World's Fastest One-Shots. If you would like to peruse the channel at your leisure, you don't have to subscribe, but if you would like those notifications as we bring these shamans into 5v5 arenas in TBC, as well as along our journey while we do dungeons to level them, be sure to subscribe. That is the only way you will get those notifications. For sure, Charlie. Anytime, man. I am very, very, very glad that I was able to help you out with that. And also, Charlie, we do have a guild on Dreamscythe. So if you would like to make a team and do a manually multi-boxing guild, highly recommend Manual Multiboxers over on Dreamscythe Horde side. We are currently forming. We have a few people. There's the Warlocks. We got me on the Paladins, my girlfriend on the 2 Shamans, and then we got the another 5-boxing Shaman, and then a mixed team right now going on. So there's a lot to do. We will be forming raids at some point for Manual Multiboxers. Could be a lot of fun to do. And we will also be doing PvP, whether that's arenas or 10-man battlegrounds, because 2 5-boxers in a 10-man is not real. It's not griefing, because we are going to lose at some point once they figure out how to win. You know, like, I fully expect to lose, but it's just fucking funny watching 5 affliction locks dot someone and watch them go, you know, while I just heal the locks. Oh, what was that? I can suggest you to try make 4 elemental and 1 goals. What do you mean by goals? Was that a typo or an autocorrect? I'm not 100% sure on that. Sorry for turning off the music as well. I was just prepping for sleepy time. I just want to make sure with the guy that just typed what he was trying to ask. You mean 1 resto? Is that what you're saying? Oh, HPAL. Okay. Yeah. The problem with the 4LE1 HPAL is that I'm not going to be moving. We are leveling a team of paladins right now as well. So probably once they hit max level, I might be there will be opportunity to swap things in and out of the comp and make different macros and try different things. Right now the paladins are level 7 though, but the shamans are level 52. So there is quite a level difference. But once they are all level 70, we will be trying out different comps, but for right now, it's going to be 5 elemental shamans or 5 resto shamans, just to see if we can like mess with people's minds, because there's no dampening in 5v5 arenas. So watching people flounder as they try to kick 5 different chain heals would just be really funny to see. Oh, I need another holy. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The other problem with multiboxing in arena is that you can't /follow. So I'm not gonna be able to actually. I'm not actually going to be able to move my characters effectively. But yes. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely room to, change the comp around, bring someone in. We could definitely do that. But for the beginning, we are going to be doing the 5. I was play Holy Pally with 4 shamans multiboxing, and we compare with rank 1 teams. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. Rank one teams getting shit on by 4 elemental shamans would be hilarious. At some point, I will be trying to do the push with the shamans, though. So, in the beginning, because it's going to be really early season, a lot of people are going to expect to have free conquest. So we are going to be bothering them just in the sake of 5 resto shams, making them leave the arena so that they have to re-queue, essentially, because they're not going to be able to kill us because nobody has any gear, and 5 resto shamans are absolutely broken because of the utility that they bring with their totems and the fact that they're orc. Yeah. So it's definitely going to be an interesting thing to do. But at some point, once the shamans are geared, I will be looking for a healer at some point to probably push to a really high rating, or just muck around in low rating, not really care about it. Yeah, guys, we are going to be taking a nap, and when we do get back, like I said before, this week we do not have work, so the streams are going to be longer than normal, and they're going to be slightly sporadic, sprinkled, but they're going to be more than 10 hours long each for sure. But the regular schedule is 10/11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then the night stream would be 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hit every time zone with those streams, and then yeah. I mean, fucking, what else are you gonna be able to do when all you want to do in your life is manually multi-box to as many people as possible and share the knowledge that is absolutely annihilating people. We also have playlists on the YouTube channel for those that are wondering what my experience is in PvP. At the top, those are the rank ones that I have beaten manually, most of them at least. Some of them were with anything before Shadowlands was with software. Anything after Shadowlands, or the beginning of Shadowlands and to now, was done manually. So when you do go to the playlist on the homepage called One-Shotting Rank 1s, and you see anything from Shadowlands to now, that was all done manually. So I believe it was Crusader, Zaryu, fucking Thugonomics, Naj, Tunas, Markers, Metaphors, Pet Kick. Now, Pet Kick is a special manually multiboxing game simply because they were all on their team. They were all multi-rank 1. All right. It was a DK, a Demon Hunter, and a Priest. All multi-rank 1. They've been rank 1 more than once. All right. And I was playing all 3 characters manually. I was playing the Resto Druid and both MM Hunters. And you're going to be able to see that in the video. The hunters are outlined in red on the top right and the bottom right. The druid is the main character, the main screen. He has a lot of target macros for his heals, and I just annihilated a full rank 1 team. Yo, what's up, Kumad Ha? What's up, bro? Appreciate you being in the stream. You're so good at your job. Yeah, I'm just going over, we're just going to be ending the stream because I have been up for about 12 hours now, streaming and leveling and making content and helping people manually multi-box. But we do have those tutorials for you. And like I said, guys, the parodies on the homepage, those are my babies in those playlists. However, the rank 1 videos, if you want to check those out too, definitely worth a watch. Venruki is a filthy casual, and if that makes you upset, I'm sorry, but it's totally true. But if it makes you laugh, all the better. You should definitely check out that video too. We will be back, probably gonna be, I want to say 4 or 5 hours. If not, then 6 or 7, because again, I've been up for a while. But we do not have work this week, so again, the streams will be slightly sporadic, but they will be chunkier. All right, they will take up more time because, I fucking love this shit. I love streaming. It's great. I fucking love streaming. That's me, bro. Yeah, dude. What's up, Mr. Warrior? How's it going? How's it going, Mr. Warrior? Yep, this is Olizzy right here. Or was that the warrior? Are you the warrior or are you're the mage, right? probably the mage. But yeah, guys, we will be back. Love you all. Be sure to watch those rank 1 videos and drop comments whenever you can, or on the parodies as well. We also have the 2400 grind. I'm not sure if I have it in one of those playlists, but it is in the videos themselves. You might be able to find it there. You are the mage. Yo, what's up, dude? I'm gonna slash wave at you. You're so good at your job, bro. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe. We just hit the 1K subs earlier last night. So it's imperative that if you do want those live notifications as we level through the dungeons and for the 5v5 arenas, that you press that subscribe and share with your friends. We are a community of multi-boxing lovers, all right? And what I mean by that is that we accept multi-boxing into our hearts, and fucking we don't trash talk it. You know, we know what it takes to manually multi-box, and we are all accepting of the playstyle here. This is a safe place to talk about it, and if you would like to try it, even if you've never done it before, it is pretty easy to set up, and you will not get banned, which I know for a lot of people is a big fucking deal. I have been doing this since Shadowlands, and I have been doing it this way. So you can imagine the amount of reports I've been getting, and I have never been banned. So if you would like to, we do have the tutorials for you. And all you need is 2 accounts. You don't need 5 like this. I would not recommend starting with 5. It would be a nightmare, and it would probably be overwhelming because there is a lot of practice and nuance and finesse that does go into this. I would not recommend 5 off the bat, but you could definitely work your way up to 5 by starting with 2. Just so you're familiar with the macros, familiar with the movement of the mouse, changing the sizes of your monitors or your screens, and just so that it's not disorienting. Like if you started with 5 and you just like ran like this and saw all your characters turn like that, that would freak someone out. You know what I mean? So don't start with 5. Definitely don't start with 5. It can be disorienting at times, but 2, definitely start with 2. All right, guys, we will be back. Love you all. Till next time. Subscribe for the notification when we go live. Don't plan around the stream for this week, I'm going to say, but do anticipate the notification. Let's just put it that way. That way you guys can go on with your day, and then whenever I do get to streaming, you can just hold the phone or whatever it is while you're doing other things. You don't actually have to, plan your day around it, because I'm pretty much just dungeon grinding, but I do use a radio broadcaster voice. So if you really want to, just think of it like a podcast, open the phone, put it in your pocket, put your earbuds in, and just, I'll tell you what the fuck's happening. You don't actually have to watch. Don't worry. We will see you in a little bit, guys. WFOS, World's Fastest One-Shots. I appreciate everybody for stopping in the stream, especially you, oh Lizzie, wherever you went. But yeah, till next time. Peace. Don't worry. We will see you in a little bit, guys. WFOS, World's Fastest One-Shots. I appreciate everybody for stopping in the stream, especially you, oh Lizzie, wherever you went. But yeah.